It started with a well, dark, cold, silent. Yusuf, a boy thrown by his own brothers into a pit. Imagine the betrayal, the loneliness, the fear. He was just a child, left in the shadows by those who were meant to protect him. But even there, Allah was with him. From the well, he was pulled out by a passing caravan, sold like an object in the marketplace, to strangers in a foreign land far from home. He was bought by a man in Egypt, an official. We were not told his name at first, but we know the moment Yusuf enters this new home, his story is far from over. Time passes, Yusuf grows. He becomes a young man, beautiful in both looks and character. So much so that the wife of the official, the very woman in charge of the house, tries to seduce him. This is important because in that moment, he was alone, he was young, and the opportunity is there. But what does he say? Oh Allah, prison is more beloved to me than what they are calling me to. Subhanallah. Who says that? Who chooses prison over pleasure? Only someone who knows that the eyes of the people may not be watching, but Allah is always watching. And so, he was thrown into prison, not because he committed a crime, but because he refused to commit one. Let that sit with you for a moment. Sometimes, you are punished for doing the right thing, misunderstood, blamed, even abandoned. But Yusuf never let the walls of the prison define the walls of his heart. He didn't sit there angry. He didn't drown in bitterness. He stayed patient. In prison, he meets two inmates. They both have dreams and ask Yusuf to interpret them. But before he answers, he gives them something else, Tawheed. He reminds them of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, of worshipping the one true Lord. Even in prison, he's still a prophet, still a guide, still calling people back to their Creator. His interpretations are accurate. One man will return to serve the king, and the other will be executed, he said. And Yusuf simply asked, when you return to the king, mention me. But time passes, and the man forgets. More years in prison, unjust, unfair. And yet, Yusuf never stopped believing. Then one day, the turning point, the king has a strange dream. None of his advisors can explain it. And suddenly, the man remembers Yusuf. I know someone, he says, a prisoner who can interpret dreams. Yusuf is called, but he didn't rush out. He didn't grab the opportunity immediately. He says, clear my name first. The truth about the incident with the woman came out. His honor is restored. And now he stands before the king, not as a prisoner, but as a free man, ready to lead. He explains the dream, predicts a famine, and offers a solution. To store grain during the good years, to survive the bad years. The king is so impressed, he appoints Yusuf as a minister over the storehouses, over the land. In just one conversation, Yusuf goes from being a prisoner to a kingmaker. But let's be clear, it wasn't sudden. This was the reward of years of hidden patience. And that is not even the end, because guess who came back looking for food? His brothers. The same brothers who once threw him in a well. They stand before him now, not recognizing him. And Yusuf, he didn't punish them immediately. He didn't boast. He tested them. He plans until finally he reveals himself. I am Yusuf, and this is my brother. Allah has certainly favored us, he said. Imagine the shock, the guilt, the tears. But Yusuf alayhi salam chooses forgiveness. No blame upon you today. May Allah forgive you. He prayed for them. Now pause. Let's reflect. Yusuf, the boy in the well, became the man in the palace. But the journey, it wasn't smooth. It was full of pain, betrayal, temptation, false acquisition, prison, loneliness. But let's not forget, it was also full of growth, wisdom, impact, and honor. Every chapter mattered, every delay had a purpose, and every wound shaped his strength. So, what does this mean for us? Maybe you are in a well right now. Maybe you are in your version of a prison. You feel unseen, unheard, forgotten. But listen carefully. You are not forgotten. Allah is writing your story. You may not see the ending yet, but the author never makes mistakes. Stay honest. Stay patient. Keep doing what is right, even when no one claps for you, because your Yusuf moment is coming. When the people who forgot you will remember you, when the trials will make sense, when your patience will turn into power. So hold on, dear soul, because the well isn't the end, it is just the beginning of something greater. Assalamu alaikum.